Hi, this is Sam Richter, creator of the Professional Speaker Intel Engine. I'm going to give you a quick overview to help you grow your speaking business. Let's start out with conferences and planners. Within conferences and planners, there's two sections: Find Conferences and Find Event Decision Makers. We have the Conference Search Engine, Speaker Recon, and Association List and Event Search. The Conference Search Engine is just that. It's a search engine that searches the web for conferences. Enter in your criteria, and on the results page, you can choose in-person, virtual, speaker RFPs. Scroll down, find the conference you're interested in, and you can even use the Decision Maker engine to find the decision maker for those conferences. Under Find Event Decision Makers, the Corporate Planner Search Engine or the Association Planner Search Engine is again a search engine. It searches LinkedIn to find the decision makers at the companies you care about. On the results page, find your economic buyer, scroll down, and when you click on a link, it actually brings you to the person's LinkedIn profile. And when you're there, you can connect with them on LinkedIn, use the Lead Leaper plugin to find their email address and phone number. We can do the same with associations. You can put a word in the association name. I like to expand it a little bit, so I'll put in bankers. I can choose a seniority level, and then we can search for association planners. Again, on the results page, click on the tab for the economic buyer that you want to connect with, find that individual, click on their link, and open up their LinkedIn profile. Under Find Conferences, click on Speaker Recon. Type in a speaker's name, and we'll find conferences that we know pay speakers. Click on Speaker Info. See if there's the speaker's client list online. Go find it, and with 100% certainty, we know that these organizations pay speakers. Use the Decision Maker engine to find their name, find their contact information. Click on Past Presentations, and again, locate conferences that we know hire speakers. Under Find Conferences, click on the Association and List Events search. Enter the name of an association, and on the search results, click on any one of them. It will bring you to a page that will link you right to their website, or you can even search for conferences on the association's website. The Intel Engine also makes it really easy to find companies and employees at those companies. You can search for companies by employee size, revenue size. Classify businesses will help you find women-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses. You can even search for associations. Enter a word inside the name of the association, pull up their LinkedIn profile. You can even study associations' tax data to see if they can afford you. Sales triggers are what's going on inside a company where they might need to hire a speaker today. New funding activity, mergers, acquisitions, those never go as well as people think. Layoffs, closures, whatever it might be, your topic might be of interest to that organization. Under Employee Search, you can search by seniority. Enter in the name of the company you're interested in. Choose a function. So for example, if you want to find marketing people at 3M, and the system will search LinkedIn to find that individual. On the results page, click on the seniority of the person you're interested in, and the system is using AI to find all the synonyms of a particular function. Search by function is the opposite. Enter the name of the company, and on the results page, it will pull up the most popular functions at a company. And Power Search allows you to search LinkedIn in ways that you probably can't even do on LinkedIn. Under Determine Contact Info, there's the Lead Leaper plugin. This is a free browser plugin that when you're on somebody's LinkedIn page, you can click on the plugin and it will go out and attempt to find their email address and even phone number. Watch the 2-minute video and then install Lead Leaper, and you get 200 free email credits every month. Email and Phone Finder might even be more powerful. Just enter in a person's name, their company name, and the system will go out and try to find their email address or determine what it is, give you a likelihood of its success, and even find a verified phone number and physical address. Prep and follow-up helps you prepare for any sales call or even your Keynote program. For example, I was presenting to the dairy industry, so under Industry Analysis, I typed in cheese, and in seconds, the system pulled up everything I would need to know about the cheese industry. Imagine using some of these statistics in my sales presentation and certainly my keynote address. Talk about making a great first impression. With company analysis, you can learn all about a company. Again, prior to a sales call, or if you're presenting for that company, prior to your presentation. Enter the name of the company, and in seconds, you'll pull up detailed information about the company's history, their brand, their products, what's their mission, vision, values, how do they differentiate in the market, employee reviews, customer reviews, value propositions, competitive differentiation, key competitors, and even a detailed SWOT analysis. Then you can even request additional information. Learn about their company executives, products or services, additional information on revenue, even recent news. So again, when you're walking into that sales call, or when you first come out on stage, you can talk about something you know that company cares about. Show that you've done your homework, make a great first impression. Company comparison allows you to enter in two companies, learn about both, and see how they're different. I'll enter in my company. The system will provide a pretty detailed overview about what the company does. Then we can go in and type in the second company. Now I'm going to choose Ross Bernstein, my good friend and a great speaker, and I want to see how do we differentiate. Again, this system will go out and tell us all there is to know about Ross or our second company. And then when it's ready, it will ask me, do I want a detailed analysis? It'll provide that analysis in a table, tell us how we're similar, how we're different, even how we might work together. You can obviously use these powerful tools for your speaking business, but also use them with your clients, especially those of you who do consulting or coaching. Company Site Search allows you to find those hidden pages on the web that you're probably not going to find off of somebody's main marketing domain. Type in the company domain, a word or a phrase that you're interested in finding, and on the results page, you'll find that word or phrase on the company's website. Sales communication helps you craft emails, voicemails, even proposals and PowerPoint presentations. Enter in your company domain, let the system learn a little bit about you, and then type in your prospect company domain. Again, let the system learn about your prospect. After it's done analyzing both companies, it will ask you, what do you want to focus on? So for example, I want to focus on my keynote presentations, specifically as it relates to my generative AI programs. Now that the system has learned about you, your prospect, and your value proposition, it will help you form a relevant sales communication. I'll choose an email, and the system will take everything that it's learned and craft a powerful email introducing me to the company. Now remember, this is iterative. You're having a conversation. If you're not happy with the original result, go back into the system, enter in what you'd like to change, and the system will go in and create a new form of communication for you. When you're done, you can tell it if you like it, or if you want to continue to revise, and then even ask for another piece of communication. You can even email the entire conversation back to yourself. Under Sales Role Play, it's very similar. Enter in your company, let the system go out and learn everything there is to know about you. Enter in your prospect, let the system go out and learn everything there is to know about your prospect. Enter in your value proposition, and then the system will ask you, how tough is your buyer? 1 is someone who wants to buy from you today. A 10 might be somebody who's just having the meeting because their boss told them to. Once you've decided how tough the conversation can be, you'll go in and actually do a sales role play. Now I'm going to go in and not be a very good salesperson. I'll put some information that, well, obviously I would never do. I just want you to see how the coaching works. So when the system believes that you could do a better job in your sales call, it will actually tell you and coach you on what you should do. You can continue the role play all the way through negotiation and even closing the deal. When you're done, you can even email yourself the entire transcription. Again, a super powerful way to help you prepare for any sales call. Under Meeting Follow-Up, you can also get news, industry reports, So for example, if you're meeting with a company, it's really important to know what's going on in their world. Instantly pull up news about the organization and what they care about. Then you can use the craft a follow-up message feature within the Diamond engine to craft a message to your prospect or client. Choose what type of message you want to send, put in your name, your prospect's name, their company, and then all you have to do is paste in the web address of that article or report, paste in some information about the article or report, and the follow-up program will read the article and craft a relevant message to your prospect or client. Now you can copy it to your clipboard, then paste it into your email system, change a few words around because we want to make sure the email sounds like it's coming from you, and instantly you're staying in touch with prospects and clients and showing them that you care. Speaker Resources allows you to reach out, find a speaker. Hey, I'm speaking in Houston. I'd like to have dinner with a fellow National Speaker Association member. Pull up the LinkedIn profiles of those individuals. You can find a reporter, be a guest author, find a podcast, find a blog. Great for marketing. And in search tools, you can search for online documents, PDF files, spreadsheets, PowerPoints, and online lists, including member directories, attendee lists, and more. Now, another incredibly powerful feature is Ask ESAM a question. You can ask ESAM a simple question, and just like any generative AI system, it'll provide an answer right away. But where ESAM really thrives is its ability to have a conversation. ESAM is based on the coaching principle that most people at least know partially what they need to do. They just need to be guided. They need to be asked the right questions. And that's what ESAM will do for you. You can ask complex business questions, even complex life questions. Allow the system to converse with you, and you'll come up with the answer together. And know that every conversation is completely private. There's no way to tie a conversation back to an individual. The Professional Speaker Intel Engine, helping you find the right speaking opportunities, the right decision makers, helping you ensure relevance in your sales calls and your presentations. And bottom line, helping you build a thriving, ever-growing speaking business.